go. Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. And beside me, he's not in his usual spot. We have Homeless Charlie. Homeless, say hello to our adoring crowds.
Well, hello to our adoring crowds.
And on remote below me, we have Dr. Fatpacker. What's going on there, Doctor?
Well, I'm on vacation now every once in a while. This is my first vacation in 2 years. So I thought, well, I can do this from the beach. I thought, well, the beach is cool.
Do you have a son with you?
Do I have a what?
Your son, the son of a beach.
Oh, the son of a beach. Yeah, you are so silly.
Anyway, what we do, folks, is we tell jokes, joke. We tell them, you laugh, and everybody's really happy, and we make millions. But before that, we have a point of conversation between the three of us. And by the way, I hope you're enjoying your vacation. It looks lovely where you are. But anyway, and I almost didn't recognize you without your smock. Smock. Anyway, the point of conversation is, we'll start with Dr. Fatpacker and go the other way. You come home one evening with a great big trophy. Okay, what did you win that trophy for?
Well, look at I was down at the pool hall the other day when I was playing the pool thing. I got a trophy for not being in anybody else's bay.
Oh, that's very good, very good. And
yeah.
And Homeless Charlie, you come home with this great big beautiful trophy. What did you win that trophy for?
Well, last week I was over at the old folks' home visiting some friends.
Yeah.
And they had a contest going on, and I won it. It was for who could get up from their chair the fastest.
Oh.
Well, I came home with a trophy.
Yeah.
And actually, I was home when I won the trophy because I was in the bathroom.
Oh.
I'm taking I'm doing my thing, right? And I finished up and I looked down. I'm going to let that one go. Almost, Charlie, tell us a joke. Tell us a joke.
Oh my goodness! But one of my neighbors here is a lawyer, and he was telling me that he interviewed for a job with NASA to be sent to Mars.
Yeah.
So they interviewed 3 people. The first applicant was an engineer and was asked how much he wanted to be paid for going. And he said $1 million because I want to donate it to MIT. Yeah. The next one was a doctor, and he was asked the same question. And he asked for $2 million. And he says, I want to give $1 million to my family and leave the other $1 million for the advancement of medical research. I thought that was a good answer. The last applicant was my friend, the lawyer, and he said he wanted $3 million. And they asked him, says, why so much money more than the others? And he goes, well, you give me $1 million, I'll give you $1 million, and then they'll send the engineer to Mars for $1 million.
Oh, that was perfect. By the way, folks, because Dr. Fatpacker is on remote, we might have a little bit of an echo situation. If we do, just kind of ignore it. We're going to go in reverse here. I don't know why we started with Dr. Fatpacker, but Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, I saw something today that really struck me, and it said that, being popular on Facebook is like sitting at the pool table in a mental hospital.
I almost had that, Homeless Charlie, on my list. But anyway, last night, I went to my favorite bar, and my bartender buddy says, "What do you have?" And I said, "Surprise me." So he showed me a naked picture of my girlfriend. That's what he did. It was
Oh
shocking.
dear, that's
Oh,
terrible.
Dr. Fatpacker, go for it.
Yeah, I was supposed to meet a buddy of mine the other day when he showed up late. When I asked him, why are you so late? And he says, wait a minute, there was a man who lost $100 bill. I said, well, that's nice. Were you helping him look for it? He says, no, I was standing on it.
Oh, very clever indeed. Very clever. I'll say, where is it my turn?
No, I think we go to homeless Charlie now.
Oh, yeah, we're going in reverse, right? Homeless Charlie.
I'm so
I'm
confused.
old. I'm old, so I forget these things. Go ahead, homeless.
So doesn't matter.
No.
I phoned my wife earlier and asked her if I should pick up fish and chips on my way home from work tonight, and she just grunted at me. I think she still regrets letting me name the twins.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
What did you name them?
Fish and chips.
Oh, fish and chips.
that sounds fishy to me. Fishy to me. Well, over the weekend, I went to a German pub. A German
Oh,
pub. And
I
anyway,
got it. You're spitting at me.
it was shameful because all over the place, the staff is exposing their cleavage to the patrons of this German pub. It was shocking and disgraceful, and that was only for the male waiters. That's what it was.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
Anyway, Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
Yeah, one of my patients came in and I asked him how things are going, and he says, well, I just got a divorce from my wife. I said, well, what happened? He says, well, she was cleaning under the bed and she found a small box. And she opened it and found 3 eggs and $10,000. So she asked me about it, and he said, well, every time I cheated on you, I put an egg in this box. Well, she was a bit unhappy about that, but they were married for years and figured, well, 3 affairs and all the time we've been married isn't too bad, but what about the $10,000? When he says, well, every time I got a dozen, I sold them.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, say what you will about the South,
Yeah.
but nobody retires from the South and moves north.
They move.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That is very interesting.
that's
Well,
a good point.
here is the homemaker tip of the day, everybody.
Oh, cool.
If you're going to make whipped cream, the best device to use with it is a vibrator. It just whips up that cream just beautifully, but make sure you have your girlfriend with you. And now we're off of YouTube.
Oh my God, I can't believe you did that, you know?
Dr. Fatpacker.
I told my girlfriend she drew her eyebrows too high. She seemed surprised.
Oh, very good. Oh,
did you-
Charlie.
Wait a minute,
Oh, wait,
wait a
hold
minute.
it.
I want to do it. People who use selfie sticks really need to get a good long look at themselves, apparently.
Good long look. You got one more?
No, I could have. Yeah, I always take life with a grain of salt.
Yes,
Or a slice of lemon, and a shot of tequila.
that is the best part.
You
Wonderful.
betcha.
Wonderful. Well, Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, I tell you what, after my 11th beer, I swear I heard it whisper, now is the time to tell people what you really think.
That's perfect. Well, my new girlfriend is so heavy.
How
How
heavy?
heavy is she?
Oh, thank you very
I'm
much,
sorry.
gentlemen. She is so heavy that when it's raining and she's walking down the street wearing one of those yellow slickers, all the cars stop and the kids cross the road. That's what they do. Where are we here?
That was so silly. It's my turn now. Let's go.
Dr. Fatpacker, last one.
Last one. Okay, but I tell you about my friend. He was celebrating his 50th wedding anniversary.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Wonderful.
And now during the banquet, I went up and I asked him to give a brief account of the benefits of marriage for such a long time. And he says, well, I've learned that marriage is the best teacher of all. It teaches you loyalty,
Yep.
meekness,
Yep.
forbearance,
Mm.
self-restraint, forgiveness,
Mm.
and a great many other qualities you wouldn't have needed if you'd stayed single.
All of those. Almost Charlie, last one.
Well, I've been thinking that if I ever win the lottery, I'm gonna share it with all of you.
Oh,
Oh,
Not
we
the
love
money,
you.
not the money. I'm just gonna tell all of you that
You're gonna share the news.
sharing the news. Well, you guys you know the story of Cinderella, don't you?
no.
Yeah.
But I want to caution you that life is not a fairy tale, because if you lose a shoe at midnight, you know what that means?
Drunk.
You're drunk, exactly. So anyway, that's it. We're done with all our jokes. But before we leave, we have a special feature, and that is we're going to invite a famous person to be on our very next video. And
Who are you inviting today, there, comedy thief?
we're going to invite Natalie Wood. So Natalie, we want you to check in with us, and we want you to, within
Wait a minute.
24 hours.
Wait a minute. I think Natalie just died over my shoulder here in that water, didn't she?
I
Natalie
think so.
died over your shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah, in that water,
She's
She
dead?
fell
just but several years
off
ago.
the boat. She fell
we-
off.
Yeah, she
All right.
fell off the boat.
Okay.
So they say.
Okay, so we can't invite Natalie Wood, but maybe we can invite Tiger Woods.
Oh, Tiger Woods. That would be
Tiger, if you
good.
check in,
Yeah.
if you're out of the hospital,
If you-
24 hours, and if you don't check in, you can't be on our video, and we're going to put you in the trash bin. So there.
I'm sure they'll be so disappointed.
So this is the comedy thief saying goodbye from Funny Old Guys. I'm going to pass it over to, who am I passing over to? Homeless Charlie, for your farewell to our audiences.
Hey, farewell to our audiences.
Dr. Fatpacker, say goodbye to our crowds.
That was well done, Charlie. I really like that. Hey, goodbye today. We'll see you another time. I'm out at the beach, so you have a wonderful day.
So that's it. Everybody wave goodbye. We're out of here. We'll see you down the road.